What's happening? What's happening? Shout out to all those beginner investors and traders, entrepreneurs, college graduates, hustlers, anybody trying to make something out of nothing legitimately that is. I just wanted to talk to the SOS Limited Squad to see how you feel out there because it's looking like SOS is being manipulated down to the gristle, down to the bone. As you can see, as soon as I started the video, we started to get some movement. Seems like SOS been having a hard time getting past 153. All right. You can see it's a lot of selling, a lot of holding, and a lot of buying. And we have some institutional buys, okay, out there. So it's looking like we could potentially squeeze. Not only is SOS being manipulated like Mirror and Riot, okay, it's being shorted as well. So we could potentially see a squeeze. And there's a lot of people out there talking about SOS is a scam, okay? And it's either we're going to, and it's a possibility that we can go into the shitter. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, okay, after, the office in Manhattan, the move made in Wisconsin, okay, the U.S. move, the upgraded mining rigs. I'm sitting here saying, okay, and then people have a problem with the $400 million. They're trying to figure out where did it go. Some saying that it went to mining rigs, and then others are saying that, they've already purchased mining rigs. I'm pretty sure that this money is going to strengthen the company. And with the direct offering that just took place based on all the retail that has, conviction in SOS, this is what led to institutional buyers, owners jumping in. Okay. So now we can see some real price movement. Now, like I said, I'm still a beginner. I'm still learning the charts. But as you can see, man, a chart like this, you can see that it's being heavily manipulated, man. And from the patterns and from what I can see, it looks like we're just building up and people are buying and buying and buying and buying. And soon, man, we can shoot right back up to $3-4. I'm telling you. So I want to see how you feel out there. Is there any intermediate or professional traders out there that can give us some information, send us to some charts that we could possibly look at? Because now I'm starting to get that passion and that love back for trying to learn the charts. The patterns are fine. I'm learning a lot, just watching, and I'm making some great moves. Like, for example, I just started making some, which I should have been because I've been paying attention to Party City for a while now. Party City is looking very good, and I expected that company to tank, but their quarterly reports are looking pretty good. Their numbers are looking good, and Party City tends to drop down to about $6, and then it'll explode back to $8-9. Okay, so for those out there that might want to look at a play, check Party City out. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor or investing guru. Please have your own due diligence when you jump into the stock market. When you jump on the block market, watch out for the stock cops and all the shields and the bots. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Party City is definitely a good play, man. I've been making it, that's, in my opinion, you should check it out. And we've been, it will definitely, show you guys what I'm talking about as far as following certain stocks. And when you start to, realize and pick up those patterns. Okay. So going back to SOS, like I said, please tell me how you SOS Limited Squad members feel, man, because I don't think that SOS is a scam, and I think it's going to disappoint a lot of people, and I'm convicted. So if we go into the ground, I bet on this because of the potential that I thought that SOS has. I definitely upgraded more shares, bought more shares in my other portfolio. I bought a few more shares in this portfolio. I think I'll try to buy at least 500 more, and then just sit around and wait for those donuts to roll in. You know what I'm saying? So please tell me what you feel. And matter of fact, I'm about to go ahead and read an article that I happen to find from blogger, and please tell me what you guys feel about this. Okay, this is some DD done by a blogger. I wish his name was on here. It actually isn't, so I can pay homage and give respect to the guy that actually wrote this. But I want you to check this out. It says the DD SOS is definitely like Mirror and Riot, manipulated and set for the moon. Okay, so this is what I found out. Maxim Group is the investment bank responsible for the direct offering of SOS. I was just exploring their deals when I had an idea. Why don't we check out who's buys their offerings? Okay, guess what? Intercoastal Capital buys everything or almost. I did check every company. I checked SOS, Atherline, Castor Maritime, and others. Just check the post that I linked before this one. You see that Copen owner Intercoastal Capital has been involved in the manipulation of Riot, Mirror and Riot. In very simple terms, this was the scheme. Acquire a company and change its name, raise capital through stock offerings when the price was at the bottom, buy the major offering, it's not all, let the price go to the moon, sell, become even more rich. To do this, clearly SOS must be in collusion with those great guys and certainly knows the scheme. Is this negative? Not at all. This only means the price will skyrocket. It means that the company is a great company. Otherwise, these guys above will not be sure to make tons of money with the play. Means that we don't have to sell. Sounds familiar. Please, anybody out there, if you understand that and have, some knowledge or information about that, please drop it down in the comment box. And then somebody else posted something about wash trading, and they said it's a tricky form of manipulation when a big player buys and sells the same security continually and nearly instantaneously. The rapid buying and selling pumps up the volume in the stock, attracting investors who are fooled by the spike volume. Once again, the form manipulation does not affect long-term investors. So, that's just a little bit that I happen to find on the blogs. As you can see at the moment, the chart is reading, that SOS is very bullish, and that's, great. And everything else as far as their quarterly reports look good. I mean, I just don't understand what makes people think that, this is a scam when it's been reported, about the moves that they're making. I'm just kind of, confused. As you can see, the stock sentiment, most people are bearish, 89% on SOS. Just check out the comments. You got people, definitely talking about it. When this closes, it might be big. The inflow is good. Yeah, that I was just saying that the market is these hedge funds have the market destroyed. Let's get it. Scared money don't make no money. This guy here purchased 10,000 shares of SOS. And oh man. Manipulation at its finest. Okay, so, I don't want to hold you guys and you ladies too long. You beginner investors and traders out there, I want y'all to know I'm still in the game over here when it comes to SOS. And I really do believe we're going to see some real strong movement to the upside. That's just my belief, as you can see. The free float is 279 million. The free float market cap. Free float is 182 million. Might have to go to Fintel and check some things out, but it looks good, man. I think SOS is going to move. I really do believe that. Please drop down in the comments. Tell me what you feel about SOS. You think we're about to get these money bags, or we're about to have our pockets inside out, you know, with the lint? You know, tell me how you feel. It's your boy, Ray Valentine. I'm out of here.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
After everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put y'all in the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.